Well, friends, how you doing? Day 1253. Hope you're doing amazing. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful, gorgeous sunny day. I'm just walking outside my place, getting some sun, and I just want to share with you a couple something that I just saw in some reels. And so, just on the topic of healing. And so, I think life has its ups and downs, and we all go through something in life at some point. And so, the question though is how long you're going to stay where you're at, or you're going to start the process of healing. And so, of course, everyone has different capacities to deal with different type of traumas or life circumstances. So, no judgment. However long it takes you. You shouldn't feel bad. But a few things that I had noted here, I'll just share with you. Hopefully, it can help you in some way. So, one definition was that actually really stood out to me. So this person said, healing is not becoming the best version of yourself. It's allowing the worst version of yourself to be loved and accepted. Essentially, it's saying that every version of me deserves love, deserves tenderness and grace. And so, if you're on the path of healing, if you can see and empathize with every version of yourself, including the version that you may feel ashamed of, it's about accepting that the worst parts of you exist and exploring why and not shaming yourself. For it will only help you work through it. Shaming never helps anyone. So shaming and hating yourself will never lead to real change or growth. And if you're a person who's hurting, well, I don't know if you heard the saying, hurt people, right? And so, obviously, one of the scariest things to do is to face our emotions, especially if they're really, really strong. I've been there. I get it. It's not easy. It's really hard, especially when all the feelings really, really is overwhelming. But a lot of times, what that means is that something's actually really important to you. Or you may have an unhealed wound from childhood, typically it's from childhood, or something traumatic. Another thing I heard from a different reel was that healing is being able to be your authentic self 100% of the time. And so, if you're feeling sad or still in pain or what have you, can you admit it? Can you say it? Can you feel it? If so, then you're on the path of healing. You may not have been fully healed yet, but again, just accepting that we are emotional beings, and it's okay. It's okay to feel. The important thing is to actually face it. If you are unwilling to face your feelings, then that's where issues can come. That's where the saying, hurt people. Because if you're hurting and you don't know why, you're not willing to look at it, then guess what? Every time you deal with somebody else, whether it be in a romantic relationship, a business relationship, familial relationship, it doesn't matter. You're going to actually hurt somebody. And you're going to continually hurt somebody until you do the work yourself. Hence, if you've watched my videos, I'm always encouraging people to just focus on you. Work on becoming the best version of yourself. Work on healing. Work on the issues that you have. And be willing to do the quote-unquote hard work. A lot of you are willing to work hard. Do this, do that, stay busy. But are you just distracting yourself? Are you just trying to avoid your feelings, your emotions? If so, then I hate to say it, you're not helping you, you're not helping anybody around you. And no judging, but, I encourage you to be open to it, Feelings are fickle. Feelings are fleeting. What does that mean? That means they are temporary. And everything in this life is temporary. And so if you're really feeling strong feelings, emotions, maybe it's fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of not being good enough, not worthy, unlovable, whatever it is. I would encourage you, when you have really intense feelings, is to do nothing. What does that mean? Just feel it. or allow the feelings to just stew in your body, and then ask yourself reflective questions. What am I feeling? Put a name to the feeling. Am I feeling sad? Am I feeling overwhelmed? Am I feeling fearful? Afraid? Okay, what am I afraid of? I'm afraid of being alone. I'm feeling afraid of being rejected. I'm feeling afraid of being abandoned. I'm feeling afraid of being judged, whatever it is. But whatever it is, just remember that that feeling will pass. And hopefully, whatever or whoever that you're dealing with that triggered this is, or can hold the space and be willing to actually listen and have an open, honest conversation around it. Because at the end of the day, my friends, we're all going through something. We're all overcoming something. And if we can just be there for each other, obviously it requires patience, love, kindness, compassion, empathy, all these things that our world needs more of, but we are not shown a lot of, nor are we given the tools or given examples or role models to actually see a lot of these. But that's where, when you actually have these situations arise, it is exactly the opportunity for you to actually develop these skills. When everything's going all right, guess what? You're not working on nothing. Even if you're reading books, if you're listening to podcasts, even if you're a personal growth, junkie, like I tell you now, when life hits, it doesn't matter what you've been learning, if you're not willing to apply it. And again, it's not easy, I understand that, but just believe me, it's worth it. That's all I'll tell you. It is worth the effort to learn about yourself, to dig deep, and be willing to go to the really, really scary places. Because if you're keeping your emotions and feelings in the dark, they will continue to be there. It's like sweeping things under the rug. It's like you're sweeping your emotions and feelings under the rug. Guess what? It's still under the rug. The only way you can deal with your emotions, your feelings, especially the unhealthy ones, the toxic ones, is to bring it to light. How do you bring it to light? Maybe you need to go to a therapist or a counselor or a professional psychiatrist. Or if you have a supportive partner, maybe you can go to him or her and just have that conversation. Hey, I'm feeling a certain way. These are my feelings. And just talk to them about it. And hopefully they can help you at least feel safe. And so that's kind of what I want to share today. Probably went on a little bit of a ramble there, but I just tell you now, please do the work, because again, hurt people. All right? I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.